tooth and nail. It's a rocky road, this pilgrim trail. Pilgrim trail, pilgrim trail. Sometimes heaven, sometimes hell. Pilgrim trail, pilgrim trail. Let's meet up down the pilgrim trail. For a sail, like every campfire needs a tale. We're on this freight train going down the rail, together on this pilgrim's trail. Pilgrim trail, pilgrim trail. Sometimes heaven, sometimes hell. Pilgrim trail, pilgrim trail. For everything is up for sale. Pilgrim trail, pilgrim trail. Let's meet up down the pilgrim trail.
Good evening, everyone. Welcome to Workbench Wednesday. We'll be simulcasting tonight on YouTube and Rumble. We do this every Wednesday night at 8 p.m. And we'll be continuing later on Rumble for the after party. So if you haven't signed up for Rumble yet, do that. Link will be in the description for the live feed for Rumble. So check that out. We'll be doing more after the stream. We also do this on Monday nights also. We have an after party. So we're going to be starting pretty soon. So we'll see you there and have fun. Good evening, everyone. Well, I forgot to put the go on to the next thing. I did it to myself again. I'm going to have to refresh that thing and do it over again and fix it. Hello, everybody on YouTube and on Rumble. Rob, I don't have my mic muted. I got it going. Why are you trying to do that to me? He said, did you draw my name yet, or do I need to send more donations? Okay. Hello, everybody. I think I said hello to everybody in the chat down here. We got, who do we got in there? We got Curtis. We got Rob, and we got Gerald Stewart in there. He was the first one in there in both places. And Loft Candy's drawing tonight. Twin Peaks is the new kit, and Debbie is going to be drawing the winner tonight here in a few minutes. But before we get to that, I want to show you what I found today. And where did I put it? Right here. Hey, Phil Kenyon, how you doing? Good to see you in here. Debbie had some lab work done, so after that we went to Habitat for Humanity Restore, and I picked this up. This is a Logitech 910 that I paid $15 for. Hello. I mean, that is pretty good video right there. Now, let me show you my 920. Where's my 920? What happened to my 920? Okay, here's my 920. There's my 920. I bought that one about 4 years ago. And I had a couple of 920s and a 925. I got a 925 on my laptop also. Let me see. I think this one right here is a 925. And this one right here is a Logitech 9000, which I got for $5. Debbie found that one for me for $5. So make out pretty good today. I'm glad we went to the Restore. How you doing, Frank? Good to see you in here. Rick, no, I did not tell him that you won yet. We're going to have to pick the numbers out of the hat. The names out of the hat. There's the hat right there. We don't need to indict Tom for a drawing conspiracy. There you go. And Sidetrack 77. Good to see you in here. And Debbie is doing well. She's going to make an appearance. And don't worry about being late. We're still here. All right. Is Twin Peaks a topless bar? You can make it a topless bar, Rob, if you want to. And he says, sorry, I had my sound muted, like you did on Monday too. Had me scared. So here is all the entries right there in that hat. And let me pull this one down. Let me see if I can find it, so you can see a better shot of it. So there is all the entries right there, and we're going to get Debbie in here in about 5 minutes, so she could pick the name out of the hat. But before we do that, I want to tell you all who entered into the drawing. Phil Kenyon, good to see you in here. I sometimes get to Habitat in Burnell. All right. And Georgia Sunbelt, good to see you in here. All right. So here are the people that entered into the contest. contest. Rita used to work at Twin Peaks before Hooters. Hotters. Hooters. Okay. Okay, Alan's Train World. Why Are You Naked For? Steve Moscom. Georgia Sunbelt. Jim Tedesco. Santa Stewart. And all his other aliases. Bama Big Man. David Noyes. Ronald Waters, the Plumber 33, Wigwag Workshop, Ian's Trains and RC Vehicles, Phil Kenyon, Fult's Belly Model Railroad, Russ's Rocco Railroad, Siegfried Leopold, CNL Lines, Reggie A. Stroud, Tim Keene, Doug Walk, Terry Murphy, Thomas E. Alter, Steve 87th PSAP, Ken Amos Jr., B&O 51, Low Country Railroad, Frank Steeler Fan 820, CNEI John, Joseph Parker, and Bernard C. So those are the 29 people that sent their emails in for the drawing. So, what did I miss here? Need to model a stripper pole. There you go. Yeah, for the Twin Peaks. Yeah, we need an accountant in here to count them all. Yeah. Hey, Low Country, you're back. All right. Sup. All right. So, we're going to do them in a little bit. PC 1/16 stainless steel tube. There you go. There. Perfect for the pole. Okay, so let me put this camera back up here since we don't need it down. I'm trying to figure out which camera would be the best one to get Debbie in here. So, hey, Debbie. Okay, Debbie's coming. I'm going to move over a little bit so she can get in the shot. I'm going to move over here. And I already showed them all of them and named them all, and say hello to everybody. Say hello.
Hello, everybody.
And I...
Oh, you're ready?
Yeah. Okay. I printed these out, cut them all out earlier this morning. Checked the email, and nobody did anything after 5 o'clock, so I got all the names in here. So we're shaking them all up. And I folded them in 4, but they're coming apart. So I'm going to put them up here so Debbie could pick one of them.
Ready?
Just go and pick one of them out of there. Just one.
Okay.
All right, so let's see who we got. Steve Moskin. So congratulations, Steve, right there. Steve Moskin, congratulations.
Yay.
I'll give your information to Art Fahey in the morning. I'll send him an email, and we'll find out how he wants to deal with that. I don't know if he wants you to call him or he'll just send it out. I'll find out in the morning, and I'll send you an email. Brrr, Rob said drum roll. I don't have a drum roll on here, so congratulations, Steve. All right, so all right. Is Steve in here? Let me check. Let me see participants. Well, he hasn't said anything, but I haven't seen him in here, so congratulations, Steve. Everybody's congratulating Steve. Let me get all these congratulations up here. All right. He is the proud owner of Lofts Candy now. All right. There we go. Everybody's saying congratulations. I'd have a song up here for that. Congratulations. It was the wrong Steve. Yeah, we got too many Steve. We got to start numbering these Steves. We got Steves all over the place. Reggie started washing his hands. Must be present to win. We're making up new rules now. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Steve Rowe. Looks like you have some good help tonight. Smash that like button. Yes. Got some very good help over there with Debbie. Thank you, Debbie.
You're welcome.
And everybody said hello to you. We missed that.
Wait for the next one.
And Rick said, Debbie, pick my number, but she didn't. Okay, Rick, you're gonna have to send her some more money.
I'm sad for everyone that didn't win.
She says she's sad for everyone that didn't win. Rob says, best 2 out of 3. He said, congrats, Dave. He said, you misspelled my name. All right, so Debbie's popping some popcorn for herself now. She's got the single serving.
I gotta celebrate.
She's celebrating. She's celebrating for Steve. So how many Steve? We got about 5 Steves in here. Let me. We got Plumber Steve. We got Wigwag Steve. We got Stephen Rowe. And then we got the winner, Steve. All right. Any other Steves in here? All right. That's just, Rick said he'll send some saltwater taffy for you. All right. Yeah, go back and hit that like button. Just like this. Bring that over here. Wait till this comes off here. All right, so Debbie, this is Debbie's bag of popcorn. We picked that up by mistake. That's a little skinny thing right there. One.
That's a diet.
That's a half serving right there. Holy moly. Frank says, oh man, that smells good. I can still smell it over here. Frank says, I think I broke it. Reggie says, yum. And why are you naked for? Says, until further notice I am. Why are you Steve for? That's a good one. All right. So thank you. I want to thank you, Frank, for gifting 5 more members last Monday. That's 2 in a row that you did. I want to thank you very much. And let me put this thing up here to thank all the members. I wouldn't be able to do it without all this member support. You can now support me on my locals community, Tom's Train of Thought. Membership is free, and by clicking the join button, you can support me for as little as $5 per month. Link is in the description and in the chat. Thank you for your contributions during the live stream. I really appreciate it. I would also like to thank all the moderators who have helped me out in the past years. Thank you very much. Thank you very much for supporting this channel. I wouldn't be able to do a lot that I do on here without your help, without your support. And thank you for that generous gifting of 5 memberships on Monday and 5 memberships the Monday before, Frank. And Roy Hardwick did the same thing on the Monday before. He gifted 5 memberships. So that's 15 new memberships in the last 2 weeks. So thank you very much. All right, so we're going to start a new building tonight. Well, actually, it's 2 buildings. It's Twin Peaks. So they're 2 small buildings. Hey, Frank Stiller fan liked your WDVE Facebook comment. Yeah. What was your favorite FM station back in the, what was it, in the 60s or the 70s? 60s. Frank, did you know that before it was called WDVE, it was KQV FM? Not too many people know that. All right. Yeah, Frank says that was his too. All right. Used to listen to it all the time, and then I went into service and couldn't listen to it for 4 years. All right. So this is the kit right here, Twin Peaks, and right above that you can see the instructions up there. We'll get to that in a few minutes, but I want to show you first. I want to show you what I've been doing. I've been working on the I'm gonna save these names right here just in case you enter for the Twin Peaks, because you can enter for the Twin Peaks now. So yeah, that way I won't have to print them out and cut them and do everything. I'll just leave Steve's out here so I can remember who won. The right one and the left one, twins. Yeah, there you go. I did not know that KQV is off the air on AM now. Yeah, that they were on AM and FM, but the KQV FM became WDVE. Well, this is what I've been doing right over here. Since Monday night, I actually, well, what you've seen before that, the tracks weren't put together. They were just stacked on top of each other. So I finally connected them together, put some nails in it, into the cork, or not the cork, but the foam. You have to ask Debbie if you've been behaving. Yeah, she'll tell you I have. So this is my, and I just moved the one building back. I had it up closer, but that is my industrial area. I have a couple of Walters flats for that purpose that I'm going to put right over in this area. And plus I have a bunch of DPM modulars that I can make skyscrapers of flats. KDKA is now an FM station as well. Oh my goodness. That is amazing. A lot of things happened since I left. I haven't been in Pittsburgh since '84. So I guess a lot of things have changed. But I had to drill out. I'm drilling holes where I need to put the feeder wires in, and I got the meter up there. I was just testing where I have power. I'm not going to have to put, both sides in since, we have the turnouts over here. So it's, the one rail stays powered, like I think this inside rail stays powered. This inside rail stays powered, all the way up because of the turnouts that I have here. Same way on the outside rails from the turnouts up there, the outside rails that way stays powered. So there's only, and up there where I have a double slip switch right here and a double slip switch up on that end. And I think I got one electro frog here. So I have insulators here, and I have insulators on the double slip switch. So I have to power the one of the rails over here because of, just the inside and the outside, on the conversion track, I have to insulate. So the other ones are good to go, but I have a couple of unifrogs up there, and double switch which has the unifrog on it also. So there are just a couple of places I have to put the feeder wires in there, and I'll be good to go. I put the diamond over here, and I still have to secure this track right here. This one's still loose. I didn't attach that one yet. But I got all this area to put buildings in here. This little triangle right here to put some buildings. Everything over there along that wall is going to be flats. Twin Peaks can be anything you want it to be, is what I told everybody on Rumble, because they've been asking. In Austin, Twin Peaks is just like Hooters. Looks great, Tom. I need to get busy. I don't have any track laid. Uh-oh. You got to get busy over there. Your layout is looking good. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. And I'm going to be working on it a little bit later on tonight and probably tomorrow morning. Wait after I wait for the paint to dry on the everything on Twin Peaks. I just love this camera right here. I can't believe I got that for $15. And I can't believe I got this one here for $5. So it's good to go to those thrift stores. All right, so we're going to go over there for a while and look at what Twin Peaks is all about. And then a little bit later, we're going to be doing the after party on Rumble. But here's the information. Twin Peaks giveaway. The same thing. Send your name. And if your name is different than your channel name, let me know what your channel name is, and address and phone number. If you don't have to put your phone number in there, because he usually sends everything out via mail. Does Canada have zip codes? Because I had one entry from Canada that didn't have a zip code on it. So just curious, do they have zip codes? I'm not sure if this guy's from Canada or not. I'll have to look at his email. But anyway, you can enter in the Twin Peaks giveaway now. And this looks like a pretty simple kit, so probably by next Wednesday we'll have another drawing. Canada has postal cards. Okay. Gerald, did you? I haven't checked the emails yet. Let me take a look. Yes, Gerald, I got. I got 2 of them. Oh, only one is necessary, Gerald. Oh, wait a minute. No, that's I was looking at a different one. Okay, you got. I only see one here. All right, never mind. Okay, I was looking at a different one here. Okay, that was an old one, and I see. I just got one from Frank. Okay, there you go. Okay, so let me put that away, and we'll take a look at that later. I'll send you a confirmation email in the morning, just like I did on the Lofts Candy. But there's the information right there. Twin Peaks giveaway. Your name, your channel name, address to workbenchwednesday@gmail.com, and we'll do the same thing. We'll pick your name out of a hat. We'll probably use the same hat, and I'll search through all these little names here to make sure, so I don't have to print out everything. That'll make it easy. E2L3W3 is an... Okay, thank you very much, Sidetrack 77. All right, I got it. Yeah, Frank, I saw yours, yeah. Okay, as you cross Canada from east to west, the letters go up the alphabet. All right, good to know. I never knew that. So thank you very, very much. I really appreciate it. All right, so do that right there. This way. This way. All that stuff right there. And we'll have a drawing as soon as we finish this up. It didn't take me very long to do lofts. Not long at all. Oh, before I start that, I wanted to show you a few pictures. Let me see where this is. Okay. I didn't show them to you the other night because I didn't take them off my phone yet, but here is our anniversary on Sunday. That was at Cody's Roadhouse. That is called a Cody's Sunset. It's a hell of a good drink. And no, I didn't drink the whole thing. Debbie helped. It comes with a couple of oranges, a couple of slices of oranges in there, a couple of cherries too. That's me trying to eat the cherries. Oh, Debbie took a lot of pictures there. And there's Debbie. She's helping out too. And I can't remember what these other ones were. Oh, yeah. And yesterday I had to take the trash out and take it out to the street. And so I finally got rid of the 3 bags of Doritos that I had. All 3 bags. Debbie took 2 pictures of it right after another. So I've been holding on to them for about 10 months. So I finally got rid of them. Oh, yeah, and there's one more. And this is what Debbie has been doing in her spare time. These are, she picks up bottles at the thrift stores and paints them. And what's on the bottom row right there on the floor, that's what she gave them, donated to them in about past 2 weeks. They sold about 10 of them already. So she's very talented with that. Frank, blasphemy. Hey, Waycross Trains, how you doing? Good to see you in here. You didn't know that there was a Wednesday live stream? Are you not getting notified? Nacho cheese abuse. Yeah, there it is. Take a good look. I had them for 10 months, and I haven't had a Dorito in 10 months. So, sweet, very sweet. Gene Trumbull, how many years? 14 years. We've been together 14 years, so thank you very much. All right. Not Doritos, but me and Debbie. Doritos has been a lot longer. Actually, not really, because I used to eat Doritos a long time ago, and I quit a long time ago, and my daughter didn't know that, and about 5 years ago, she came down here and went grocery shopping, bought me a couple of bags of Doritos. Here, Dad. I said, well, I quit, but thanks for getting me started again. So I'm off to Doritos again. So I feel a lot better that I'm not eating junk food like I was before. So we're going to go, let me get this other camera ready over here. I'm going to shut this microphone off and head on over to down there. Rice cakes, yeah. Well, you never know. Let me get this one view up here. Let me see if we can get this. We can't get it in that view. Not in that view. Okay, this view right here. All right. So we have a choice. We got either Wawa, we got Marathon, or what else is up there? And Buc-ee's. Or Culver's. Oh, and I forgot to mention, right down the street from us, there was an old shopping plaza that they tore down before we moved up here. It's right next to there's a Chinese smorgasbord and Cuban restaurant and a what's that other one? Yogurt, frozen yogurt. But they're building a Chick-fil-A here in Sebring. So, woohoo! We're gonna have. All right, Gene Trumbull. All right, 63 years this Sunday, Tom. All right, good to hear, Gene. Congratulations. All right. So, those are one of those may be our spark. And oh yeah, we got. Let me see if I can get my finger over. Holy call. Okay, I can't get it that far over, but there is Fult's Bailey Model Railroad coffee mug right there. Thank you, Rick. There's lots of good food. Yeah, Buc-ee's. We love Buc-ee's. Yeah, and they're building one just north of Ocala on I-75. So we'll be heading up there whenever we go to the Villages, whenever they have them up there. And Jeff Sykes, how you doing? Good to see you in here. And Waycross. Some have heard of Run 8 train simulator that was created by real railroad engineers. 8 train simulator. No, I have not. I know there's a lot of other simulators out there, but I haven't heard of that one. If you send me an email with the link, I'll be sure to post it. Better get in line 30 days before opening Chick-fil-A. The line will be that long. Well, I tell you what, they have a whole shopping center parking lot. I don't know how much room that they're going to take up. And Rob says, I was married to my wife for only 8 years, 2 of them happily. She didn't like my train, so we aren't together anymore. Just kidding, she's dead. Oh, sorry to hear about that. Curtis says he needs a track plan. Okay. Yeah, they're supposed to be putting the culverts here too. It's down on the south end, right next to Popeyes, near the CVS, near where 27 goes this way, and the other road goes over towards the other side of Sebring. So we're going to get a culverts too, but Chick-fil-A is going to get here first, it looks like, because they're already working on that lot. So that's a good deal. So let me shut this microphone off and go over to the other side. Okay, here I am over here. So let me turn the other light on so I can see what I'm doing. So here is the instructions, and I think on Monday on Rumble I read a little bit over here, but let me just go over a few of these things before we open up the box. Okay, and it's got a lot of comments right here. Let me see. As is our usual practice, we can truly attest that when building dioramas, there is nothing like gator foam. Fortunately, we have a model railroader selling this stuff. His name is Dave Myers, and you can check out his website at gatorfoam.net. Sometimes you can save a few bucks if you mention bar meals. We use 1/2 inch thick black material. Other colors are available, so just a word to the wise. All right, so gator foam. Yeah, I've seen a bunch of his modules using the gator foam there. It looks really good. 2 buildings, 2 roofs, cover technique, shingles, and tar paper with battens. After the roofing has been applied, we used a combination of pan pastels and weathering washes by Hunter Line, only the best, to complete the project. Remember, these steps were the last we did on the model before completion. The flexibility of positioning these small buildings into literally any position makes it an ideal kit for those hard to scenic areas. We use natural dirt as scenic base cover. In this case, we got ours from Scenic Express. I like Scenic Express. I use their stuff. They advertise containers of it for use as ballast, but it's really just fine ground soil. Yes, it is. Ideal for our purposes. Soil from Pennsylvania, to be exact. I'm not sure if it's Jeanette. The one thing that I have says Jeanette on it, I think. So let me look. There's a couple of places in. Yeah, this one says 1001 Lowry Avenue, Jeanette. I use this a lot. And then there's another one that I use extensively. And this is also dirt from Pennsylvania. Scenic Express. Right there. I use this. There's like 3 different grades of that. And now this has a different address. This is an older one. It says Delmont, Pennsylvania. So they must have moved. I don't know if they're still in Delmont or they're in Jeanette. I don't know which one's older. But 15626. Let me see. 15644. So this one only has the 5 in the zip code. This one has the 5 plus 4. So this is probably the older address. So they're probably in Jeanette now. So that's good to know. That's up near where DJ is. So still really, really good stuff. Let me put this stuff back in here. All right, so what else they say? Lamps are included with the kit. Wire stays are not. Okay, so they give the wire, they give the lamps, but not the wires up here, so you got to do your own wire. But I thought I saw wire in here, but I see wire in here. So okay, these instructions are meant to cross-reference. Okay, before you begin, a few suggestions. These instructions are meant to cross-reference to both the accompanying part layout diagram and available photos. We suggest you glance over the entire stuff, blah, blah, blah. This is mostly true for the experienced builder. However, there is always a few critical steps in construction art kits that should be accomplished in the order suggested. That's very true. So pay attention to the instructions. Because there are so many options, we generally leave the painting techniques and finishes that can be applied to the model up to the individual builder. For nearly all glue joints, we recommend using Aleene's original tacky glue, available at Walmart, building centers, craft stores, and many drugstores. And I got a bunch of them. I got these. I got 2 of these. I can't remember if it was Lowe's or Home Depot. It was way down at the bottom. They were selling them. And I got this clear gel tacky glue. And what else do I got? Quick tacky glue. And I got a bigger bottle that Debbie gave me because she normally does glass. She says it doesn't work good on glass. I said I could have told you that. All right. Let me check what we got going on there. Gene Trumbull says, yeah, it's supposed to be Chick-fil-A. Yeah, Chick-fil-A and Culver's. I don't know what else is supposed to be in there, but there's already a couple of restaurants in there. So that's going to be interesting. Finally, I hope they put in a, what's the other one that we always like? Miller Ale House. We always like going there. Hey, FNMRR, good to see you in here on Rumble, trying out this Rumble stuff. Hello. How you doing? Thanks for stopping in. Where's the turbo glue? I don't have the turbo glue. I don't like things quick. I take my time doing things. Okay, but here is some of the drawings here. Those are the pictures. Those are the drawings. Shows you all different size. Some interesting stuff going on here. I'm not going to read that to you. Breaks down all the, here's all the parts, all the things. Here's the exploded view, and it's got 3 or 4 piece windows and doors, adhesive backed. Exploded view there, and attaching the doors and windows, the roofs and the things. You got some nice signage here. A couple of QR codes. Installing cedar shake shingles. Click on the QR code to get a video. And installing tar paper roof. Okay, so that is what's in the instruction booklet. Hey, Russell Rocco, how you doing? Good to see you. Okay, oh, you shorten it. FBM, False Bailey Model Railroad. Okay, I got it now. All right. Rick is on Rumble. Rick on Rumble. Okay, all right. Now I got it. Gotta change your name and everything. So here's the tar paper. Here's the shingles. I'm not quite sure what this is. This looks exactly like the cardboard roof. So this goes up on top of the cardboard roof. So let's open up. We got a couple of 16th inch square pieces of wood. and a couple of chimneys. We got a skinny straw. Let me throw this out. We got more lamps. I got so many of these things right here. These are 3D plastics. Okay, so one chimney, one regular chimney, and then one chimney with a deal on the top of it. Okay, looks like a maybe that's a 16th inch diameter. Hey, here is, it's plastic, it's styrene, but here is the pole right there that you was looking for, right there. All right, we could put a pole up. And some wire and two pieces of 16th inch, 1/16 of an inch, 8 inches of it. I guess that's quarter braces. So I guess they figure you don't need any wall bracing in here. Yeah, the building panels look really, really small. So they probably don't require the bracing. And it says 16th of an inch basswood. Okay, so here's one building right there. That's all this. Oh, we got an outhouse. All right, good deal. Okay. And here's the other building right there. So they both look identical, but you could do them differently. And here are the windows and doors and trim and stuff on a adhesive back. So this is going to be interesting. So what I'll do, we just have to determine what color we're, so what would be a good color? You know, these are all wood, vertical wood, so maybe I'll just stain one of them, and I'll let you look at the pictures here. There's one, and there's the other one. So I think on one of them I'll just stain it with India ink solution, and the other one I'll do it in a dark color, or maybe whatever color. So give me some suggestions on the colors to put on there. And I'm trying to see if this thing got corner bracing or not. I guess it does. But you have, here's the Twin Peaks right there. Them two things. So I'm trying to see. What okay, now also these are tab and slot, so I'm assuming these little skinny pieces right here go on the corners, so we don't have corner bracing or corner posts. The 16th of an inch looks like what you put around the square part of the building, like right here, the square front. So, all right, so give me some good ideas of a good color. Okay, so light green with dark gray trim. All right. Is it a house of ill repute? Yeah, you can make it that if you like. It's called Twin Peaks, so you could Use your imagination. Twin Peaks. There you go. Blue, Curtis says, with red windows. That's a good idea. I did another one with blue with red windows. Where is it? Oh yeah, the Earl's Oil. I did blue windows. Yeah, we got some blue. So blue. Okay, that looks good. All right. Strippers sold separately. Yeah, there you go. Okay. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, we'll have to get a red light to put in the window too. All right, so all I'm going to do here tonight is I'm going to get one building ready to paint for in the morning. So I'll just put this off to the side right here. I'll cut all these things out right here, and let me see how dull this thing is right here. See if I see if I need to replace it. I probably do, but hold on. So far, so good. We'll cut all this stuff out and put it on the yardstick. And we'll give it a... This one is the one that I will paint a color. And the other one, I'll stain the pieces. So... So if you got any more suggestions on color choices, put it in the chat and I'll... Fire engine red with blue trim, okay. Make the chimney hot pink. There you go. I got to poke these out. Yeah, I got to poke them out. So these are all tab and slots. So this makes it an easy kit to build. This is like something like the Blair Line kit that I did, except the Blair Line kit has a base also that you attach it to. Come on, here we go. So that's weird. It's got the outhouse attached to it. Well, I hope it's in the back. Let me look at the picture. Yeah, it's in the back. There we go. Because we got the door right there for it. Okay. And we got some rafter tails for one side. Right there. And I got to figure out what these little things here. It looks like a... Not quite sure. This is the right building. RL. They're both marked RLKB. Okay. Never mind. So, what's 5, 6, and 7? I gotta look on the instructions to see what 5, 6, and 7 is. Oh, the steps. 5, 6, and 7. So I got to make steps out of that. Okay. It don't look like steps to me, but that's supposed to be steps right there. I don't know if you can see that. So I'll hit this with gray primer in the morning, and then I'll check all the suggestions for colors and make a decision on which color to make it. But I like the blue and red. Did anybody else say blue and red? Fluorescent orange with yellow trim. Yeah, Michael's had a sale, and they were a clearance. And there was a lot of fluorescent paints that they were getting rid of, or neon paints. That's what it was, neon paints. Yeah. Talk about a trip and fall lawsuit. There you go. Yeah, I don't know how I'm supposed to make steps out of that. Unless I gotta see what they look like on here. Okay, I see how they're doing it. That little tab on there. You just stack all these all together. There you go. All right, I see now. I don't know if you can see that there. You just stack them all three together. That one little deal right here. I don't know if you can see that right there. But there's a tab in there. I guess that fits in the base. Yeah, that fits in the base right here. Okay, so that's the base. Okay, so all right. So we'll leave that with the gray primer, so that's going to be the concrete. So that's good. All right. Good to know. All right, so we got to get all the little nubs off of it so we don't see that. And don't forget, we're going to be having an after party here on Rumble. After we sign off of YouTube or ScrewTube. Oh yeah, I wanted to. Yesterday, YouTube came out with another thing about misinformation. Medical misinformation. I'll go over that. I'll just show it briefly on YouTube and go into it in more detail on Rumble, because I know I'll probably say something that they don't want me to say and probably get me knocked off of here. So I'll be careful. I'll show it to you, and then we'll go to the Rumble after party and talk about it a little bit more. But they're relying on the World Health Organization for their medical information. So, you know, the World Health Organization that suppressed everything about COVID and is funded 95% by the Chinese government, CCP. That WHO. So that's all I'm going to say now until I show you their blog. That came out. Today's the 16th. Yeah, it came out yesterday on the 15th. This is my stick that I glued sandpaper to. I got 180 grit on one side and 100 grit on the other side. I've had this for years. It still isn't wore out yet. But this is all I use it for, is just sanding down the edges of the wood. So, Rick Bailey, how do you like Rumble so far? You're getting used to it? And did you follow me on Tom Kvichak or Tom's Trains? Because I do all the live streams on Tom Kvichak channel. I got 2 channels on here. One's the Sync channel from YouTube, and the other one is where I do the live streams. Rob says it's pretty quiet in here. Don't get a lot of chat on Rumble. Get a lot of views, but not a lot of chat. Yeah, Reggie's gonna grab the moonshine. There you go. All right. Okay, let me get some masking tape out here. All right. So, put this over here. And all I do is fold over the edges. I used to cut an extra piece and until I figured out I could just fold it over and tack it to itself. Yeah, so like that. Okay, so these are getting ready to prime in the morning. I'll do the inside first and then flip them over and put the regular coat on. We'll see if the color that I have is also good for a primer. Some of the rattle cans that you get, they come in satin and gloss now, which is crazy. I don't like that. I wish they all came in matte finish like they used to. But you gotta deal with what they sell you. But luckily we got enough clear matte finish stuff that we could take care of it afterward if it looks too shiny. Okay, so there's everything set up on that, where that's ready for priming in the morning. So let me put this in the back here. All right, so that's all we're going to do over here on the workbench tonight. And I'm going to head I'm going to head back over there and show you what I was talking about on the YouTube blog. Let me turn this light off up here because we don't need it. And so I'll see you back over there. Remember to turn the microphone back on. All right, so what time is it? It's 9:07. Okay. Did somebody say part hey? Rumble is clunky, but they respect the First Amendment. That's for sure. You got that right. Gloss paint does not scale down very well, in my opinion. I had some that were gloss. I can't remember which one, but I hit it with the matte finish, and it took care of the gloss on it. I'm not sure which one it was that had gloss, or maybe it was just satin. I try to stay away from gloss. Debbie has a few gloss paints, but I usually do matte, and I have some satin. Let me see if I could find the deal. And put it over here and show you what I'm talking about. And then we'll go on to finish this up on Rumble. Okay, let me find this over here. Let me maximize this. Okay, there we go. Okay, and I see my okay there. My thing. Okay, there it is. My camera right here. I mean, it looks all right in my camera, but on the screen on my software, it freezes up. So I just had to reset it. So here's what a long-term vision for YouTube's medical misinformation policy by Dr. Garth Graham and Matt Halpern, Director of Global Health of Healthcare and Public Health Partnership and VP of Global Head of Trust and Safety. So, an update on how YouTube is thinking about the future of medical misinformation policies, including removing cancer misinformation. Now, they're trying to be publishers here by censoring everything. They're not a platform where. Did you design your bench work to fit your chair, or were you just lucky? I designed it to fit the chair. Yeah. In both. This one here. Well, no, I was just lucky on this one here because I bought this chair after I built this bench. I had another bench. It's back there, but it's just a little bit higher than this one. But the office chair, I put it down low so it fits perfect. Yeah, I did that. That was intentional. Okay, so in the years since we began our efforts to make YouTube a destination for high-quality health content, yeah, right, we've learned critical lessons about developing community guidelines in line with local and global health authority guidelines on topics that pose serious real-world risks such as misinformation on COVID-19 vaccines, reproductive health, harmful substances, and more. So they deleted, banned, removed, and all that good stuff. Everything about COVID, when COVID was out, ivermectin, which was later, now that they, in just the past month or so, the CDC came out and said ivermectin is good for treatment for COVID, and hydroxychloroquine. But before, you could not say anything. I had one of my live streams when COVID first came out. I put quarantine in the train room as the topic and as the thumbnail. I put the quarantine flags, maritime quarantine flags up, and YouTube demonetized that thing. Hey, Steve, all right, you made it in here. Congratulations. All right. If you missed it, here you go. We picked your name. I don't know if you can see it in there. There's your name. All right. I'll give that information to Art in the morning, and I'll give you a confirmation email after I contact him. Which means YouTube will only allow the lies and liars. That's for sure, like they always have. Yeah, as medical information and misinformation continuously evolves, YouTube needs a policy framework that holds up in the long term and preserve the important balance of removing erroneously harmful content, which ensures space for debate and discussion, which specific medical guidance can change over time as we learn more. And they've they banned doctors before that said, that put out information because it was against the narrative. Okay. So that's you were shocked. Okay. All right. I was shocked too. There you go. All right. Okay, but that's all I'm going to say on here, because if I say any more, YouTube will probably do something. So we're going to go on the after party on Rumble. Let me see if I could switch this around and get this out of the way for now so I could give you the information here. If you're not, or wait a minute, I did the wrong thing. Control C. Okay. If you're not on Rumble and you would like to continue, here is the link right there. We're going to be talking a little bit more about this and a few other things that happened today, so like we always do. So thank you all for stopping in. Don't forget to put your name in for the contest. Let me see how many we got. Oh, we got Ted Lemon, Phil Kenyon, James Phillips, Reggie Stroud, Dave Davenport, Reggie Stroud again. Oh, Reggie Stroud twice. Okay. Hey, only once, Reggie. Dave Thompson. All right. Good to see you. Frank, Steeler fan, and Gerald Stewart. So we're on a roll already. So I'll just use those names over again, and we'll draw them. Just stumbled into Rumble. There you go, Reggie. All right. Rob says, I get absolutely none of my medical advice from YouTube and Facebook. Yeah, that's for sure. Yeah, get ready for the 2024 election infection interference. Yeah, they're already talking about quarantining and shutting things down already. So, and that's why we got to go over to Rumble and say a few words over there. So I'm going to put up the swirly smoke. Thank you all for stopping in. We'll have another one on Monday night, the Monday night live stream. We'll also simulcast here on YouTube and Rumble, and have an after party on Rumble there also. Only entries from today are eligible to win. That's making the odds a little bit better for you. Hey, Reggie, forgot to put the phone number in the first. Phone number is, I think the phone number is only required if you're going UPS or something like that, but not, he normally ships everything by mail. So, not really. Yeah, Gerald, first in. Yeah, I put him in first come, first serve in the list. So but they all get shaken up, so it doesn't always work out good. So I'm going to put the swirly smoke on, and then we'll head on over to Rumble. So thank you all for stopping in. See you again on Monday. For you sticking around on Rumble, we'll see you in a few minutes. And let's start this thing over again. Hold on. There we go.
Engineer, where are you headed? Carry me back to Tennessee. Oh, I got a little girl who's been waiting. Promised that she'd marry me. Mr. Can we leave the sea? I'll shovel coal, Lord, to pay my fare. Gotta get this train down to the station. My little girl waiting for me. Well, the night is dark and Lord, it's cloudy. I've been traveling that lonesome road. My one true love waiting there to see. Won't that low train carry me back? Well, they left Columbus around 7. Oh, Lord, they hit Louisville about 9. And poor boy's heart started overheating, sending all of his love on down. For the night is dark and Lord is bright. I've been traveling this lonesome road. My one true love waiting there to see. Will that long old train back? For the night is dark and the sky is cloudy. Traveling on that lonesome road. My one true love waiting there to see me. For that long old train won't carry me. Oh,
Train, won't you carry me home? Whoa, whoa. See you over in Rumble and see you on Monday night for those who are leaving right now. Bye-bye.